not your fault, family. This is Jeff, but it's not your fault. Like I said, this is my recovery / enabling / codependency channel, and I do occasionally do some music videos as well. But this is a soft white underbelly reaction. This is a heroin addict. Her name is Ashely, and it's not that long of a video, so please just do and give her the respect she deserves. Addicts and alcoholics are not garbage. They're not animals. They're human beings. They're all created in God's likeness. So don't be so hypocritical and point down at them and talk like you're somehow superior to them. They're sick. They're sick and they deserve help. But unfortunately, unless they're actually willing to get the help, you can't force on them. You can't control it. You didn't cause it, and you can't cure it. Only they can. So like and subscribe. Over 1,000 subscribers. INYF family, over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. Let's keep it going, and let's see what this young lady Ashely has to say.
Looking a little more.
Yeah.
Rough.
It's hard out here, yeah.
Absolutely. So, Ashely, how long have you been here?
For 5 or 6 years.
5 or 6 years.
Since I was 18.
Since you're 18. How old are you now?
25.
25. Tell me about your childhood.
Well, when I was 6, I went into foster care.
Oh, you did?
So I was in and out of foster care. So I was like 13, and then once I was 13, my grandma put me into foster care permanently. You know,
foster care means what?
Like she gave up, she gave up on me.
Did you have parents at that point?
My mom was a crack addict. My dad died of a heroin overdose when I was 6. So, yeah.
So.
And then I ran away from group homes, and I was on the run from 13 to 18.
Very common story, very common theme. Addictive parents, alcoholic parents, and set up for failure from the very beginning. Somebody had asked why I minimize myself on these videos, because she's the focal point of the video, not me. So I want you guys to pay attention to her. I'm a spectator just like you are. So that's why I minimize myself unless I'm talking. So that's the answer to that. So let's get back into it.
And then I was,
And then you ended up down here.
Yep.
At some point. And you're living.
I came down here looking for heroin because I didn't know where to find it when I came from Mexico. I was in Mexico for a couple of years, and that's where I got strung out. And then I came back to LA because me and my boyfriend broke up there. And I didn't know where to find any heroin, so that's how I ended up on Skid Row.
There's heroin here?
Yeah.
And heroin, you started doing at what age?
18.
18?
Yeah. So, no, 18 to 19. I came here when I was 19. So, 18 and 19, that was a year I was in Mexico, strung out. And then I came straight from Mexico on the train to what's it called? Union Station?
Union Station, right here.
Yeah, right here.
And do you have family other than your siblings?
I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers, all younger, except my twin brother. He's 1 minute older.
Did you talk to them?
Not really. No.
And do you have a boyfriend or anything like that down here? Or?
I'm with a guy. I'm staying with a guy now in East LA. I met him down here. It's not really my boyfriend, but I kind of have to pretend he is, to stay there.
And what are you doing for money? Like most of the girls are doing?
Prostitution.
Yeah. How long have you been doing that? Since about?
Since 19, since I came down here. Yeah.
And do you have crazy stories there? Because a lot of the girls have
Yeah, well, I got kidnapped for 4 days and raped. They took me over to Hoover and Imperial Highway and held me there for 4 days. And that's where I learned, I learned a lot from that experience, not to go with any black guys and, to really trust my intuition with the guys that I go with. So now, I don't go with any black guys. So.
How'd you end up getting out of that situation?
Well, they were, the guy and his girlfriend, they were high on meth, and so they fell asleep after 4 days, and the girl left the keys, because I was locked. It was all barred windows and barred, those black doors, screen doors that are metal, and it had a lock from the inside, and I snuck in their room.
Mark Leda, who's the person you hear narrating this, he's the interviewer. He's an amazing interviewer. His Software Underbelly channel is so informational and so powerful. But when he asks the question, how do you make a living? How do you make your money? He knows the answer a lot of times before he asks it, and it's still, you can tell it's still uncomfortable for him even to ask still, even though he knows what they're probably going to say. And unfortunately, most of these girls and a lot of the men have to prostitute themselves to make money for the drugs. And it's just, it just breaks your heart, man. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. That part of the country is like Sodom and Gomorrah. It's just people are treated like commodities. They're not human beings. And that's just a sad thing, because we're all created in God's image. We all are created in God's image. We're all have worth. We all have spirits. We all have souls. We all have hearts. And I wish we could do better. Wish we could always just do better.
And I saw that the keys were inside this little plastic, like Rubbermaid drawers. I could see them, so I got like a washcloth and I picked up the keys quietly, and there was like 1,000 keys, and I just tried them all, and then I finally got out and I just ran with no shoes and half naked, and yeah, I looked so bad. It was really embarrassing. I was really sick, and I really had to get something to get well.
It's great that you got out though.
Yeah, thank God. I don't know what they were gonna do with me. They said they were gonna pimp me out, but I don't think that they would have been able to trust me. Maybe they would have killed me or something, I don't know. It's really scary. So now I always have like, weapons with me and stuff, so I don't want that to ever happen.
You need it.
Don't want that to ever happen.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
What would you like to see yourself in 5 years? What would you like to be doing? Do you have kids?
No?
No kids?
No, thank God. I want kids, but not like this.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully I'll be sober, have my own place, and, have a job. Probably be just getting on my feet, but I like to be without a guy, doing my own thing.
Yeah. Or a good guy, at least.
Yeah, a good guy. Not somebody I have to be with, just like how I'm with this guy now.
You're out there.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Ashely, thank you for talking to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Comments, guys? Drop down the comments. Bloop it down there. What do you think? Where do you think she's going to be in 5 years? Where do you think she's going to be a year? Odds are against her. But if you have to make that decision that you want to be better, you want to be more sober than you do. It's just it's a seesaw, and you have to try and get that seesaw to be heavier on the good side as opposed to the bad. I don't have the answers, but this country needs to do a lot better job than it's doing. A lot better job. We spend more money sending money overseas to ridiculous, stupid projects and programs that have nothing to do. Don't get me started, but there's people in this country who deserve better. We should be building more recovery centers and less money overseas for whatever. Anyway, God bless you guys. Keep coming back. It works if you work. Let it begin with you. By all means, say a prayer for the prayer. Say a prayer right now. In 5 years, she's living the dream that she wants to be. Okay, guys, that was a tough one. God bless you guys. IMYF family, thank you again for everything you're doing. And hopefully one day these videos can help somebody. All right. Good evening. Have a God blessed evening, and I'll talk to you soon.